What's
What's
going on? What's
going
going
on?
on, good people?
How is everybody doing this
Yes,
evening?
sir.
I am Lamar. It's my brother, Casey Fowler.
What's happening, man? I'm
This
so
is
glad to be back.
Me too. Me too. It's been too long. This is the Fowl Language Podcast. Whew.
But hey, man, like every episode, guys, I know it's been a minute, but fuck it. Get the kiddies to bed, get your accessories right, because you might just hear some foul language. So let's go, man. Let's
You
get
got that right. Roll the intro.
Perfect.
All right, everybody. You see what he's doing? It's that time for the cigar check-in.
Yes,
So,
sir.
brother, what are you drinking? What are you smoking this evening?
Man, I went with Blackbird Cigar Co. You know what I'm saying? That Coco.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's an excellent kids movie, by the way, Coco. If you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I've seen that shit. Coco and Canto, all that shit.
But yeah, man, so far, like this is my third Blackbird.
Mm-hmm.
And they have not disappointed.
Yeah,
This one isn't either.
I agree.
This one isn't disappointing at all. It's giving me the smoke. It's not whooping my ass a little bit, but I can tell it's a little stronger than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a good thing because it's Friday night and I feel all right. Oh, my bad.
Montel Jordan face ass.
It was a TikTok I saw like before we did this shit, man. My bad. And for my drink, man, I just kind of did a rush thing. I was thinking too hard, so I said, fuck it, Crown. So, Crown is the crown, man. But how about you, man? What you got going on over there?
All right. So I'll start with the drinks. So same kind of thing, man. I didn't go get anything. I normally like get something fresh for the episodes, but I said fuck it. Glenfiddich, Firing Cane. We back.
Right on.
And it always tastes good in the cup. So you know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
This little guy here, not so little. That's
an actual big ass cigar guy.
Dunbarton and Trust. What is this shit? In compromiso? Sin in compromiso? Shit, I just forgot now. Yes. Sin compromiso. I was like, fuck. So
shit, people, he sounded like me over there.
I couldn't remember. It was fucking something in compromiso. So Sin Compromiso. Dope ass cigar, man. Like every time I've meant to go, like there's been times where I've been going to the brick and mortar with the intent of smoking that cigar. And I'd be like, ooh, they got that. I'm gonna get that instead. After so many times doing that, I went to my B&M day of the playoffs at a conference championships. And it's like, you know what? Let me get one. So we got tonight. I think that's all I got. So like I always say, check in later on to see how they treating us. All right, everybody, we are back. It is that time before we get into all the good stuff we got planned for today. Let's talk about some good shit to kind of make this week have a positive impact on everybody. So, what is best in life, brother?
Well, first of all, man, I spent about 2 fucking weeks what I felt like was a fucking frozen tundra in goddamn Fort Knox. It's just goddamn cold. Yeah, man, I made it through my first 2-week training mission with my unit out here in Mississippi, man, and it was quite the experience. I mean, putting in 15-hour days, 12-hour days, 18-hour days, 17-hour days. Like, it's 17 degrees outside. The snow is coming down. We trudging through it. My gloves are soaking wet. My socks are soaking wet. We still out fucking side.
Out here looking like an Army promotional video and shit. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I heard the fucking theme music in my head, man. And it didn't help that my platoon sergeant he came out the tent. And this motherfucker was standing like this, like he's Superman and shit. And the only thing that came to my mind was, I always keep my composure, often full of that doja. Universal Soldier, guys, Pastor Troy, if you don't know what
I got it.
So that's that, man. My fucking credit score is over 700. You know, that's been a hard fought battle. Like,
I am so proud, man.
That's how I became an adult, man. Like,
for real.
My shit's never ever been that high, man. I've been putting in the work. That's one of my long-term goals, and I reached that shit way quicker than I thought I would.
Hey, that's what good planning do.
Hey, check the motherfucking block.
Respect.
My oldest Tangy should be here tomorrow, man. I'm so fucking excited that she'll be here, man. Can't wait to see her fat head ass. She only staying for a couple days, but she's supposed to be going. I'm trying to take her to an Air Force recruiter up here since the one close to her is trash. And see if he can't help her out up here. And she wants me to show her how to completely break down a rifle, put it back together. She said she wants to get ahead of the game. I said, shit, say no more. That's my shit. Yes.
Well,
so
shit. So she doing that. I'm gonna go buy an upper and a lower and just send them bitches over. You can go ahead and put that together for me.
I got you. I'll do that shit too. So I'm probably gonna take her out there. Now I might take her to shoot it too, just to get the feel of how to shoot a rifle, hold the buttstock in your pocket. You know, just the basic form. Because I don't know the Air Force shoot. I thought they shot fucking emails or some shit. I didn't know they actually did it. No, I was just playing my Air Force brothers. I might end up in that bitch too before I get out of the service. Going shit. The background, man. Got the background up. Got that shit rolling, man. Men and the Warriors is back in effect. Fowl Language Podcast is back in the fucking effect. I ain't gonna ruin the other thing because I'm pretty sure you gonna fucking mention it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do this right now. Forgive me, guys. The energy is here tonight. I'm fucking hyped. I'm blessed and highly freaking favored, man. And
all right,
it's just another day, man. My boy Keontae, his birthday's coming up on Tuesday. About to hit the big 1-1. That closer to a teenager, man. That's pretty much it for this week, man. What you got?
That's a lot, man. That's good, man.
Yeah, man. I'm happy right
dope.
now, man.
Yeah, that's a good what's right best, now. Man. I like that. We'll start from the beginning. So I had a big head. I've gotten jokes about it for a long time. And you can kiss my ass. Kim, I love you dearly, but you can also kiss my ass. Anybody else who has some jokes can all kiss my ass. So I have found a hat brand that fits this damn dome. And they came in today. This is one of them. Odd Job hats.
It's called Odd Job.
I know. It's fucking amazing. And I love them. They are so nice, man. I'm so pleased. I used to be pissed off, man. You can't wear like no snapbacks and shit with the on the last button and shit. That shit just don't work because that shit be sitting like this and shit, like doing Easy Weensy Spider and shit like a kid. So
you got to put another hole in it like a belt.
Ain't no more room, man. You got to put an extender on that bitch. So you got to take one off another hat and tap it on or something.
So that had elastic in the back, bro?
No.
Stretchy? No, stretchy?
Snapback, okay. Bro. Snap.
Okay.
I've never worn a comfortable snapback in my life. So this is weird, and I'm trying to get used to it because I never wore hats for that reason. So
I bet that shit like a braille sentence in the back.
Fuck you. I knew this shit was coming. You can kiss my ass, man.
Man, go ahead with your best life. That's what's up.
Just because your baby forehead and all your hats too big and shit. You can kiss my ass. Damn, same head since he came out the womb and shit. You can shut the fuck up. Don't try me. Shit, just because I got a grown man head. Damn it. Acknowledging this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's a genius up here in this shit.
I got you, man. I got you.
Fuck with me. So anyway, years and years ago, almost 10 years ago, Kim, for my birthday, bought me this bracelet. Love that bracelet. It was a tungsten carbide bracelet. It was fucking amazing. Awesome. I would get compliments all the time from dudes would see it, women would see it. Everybody's like, that's a nice bracelet. But the thing with tungsten is hard and it's brittle. So that shit just broke and fell off one day. And because of tungsten, you can't fix it. You have to replace it. And they didn't carry that one anymore. So about 5-6 years, I had been looking for a replacement because I had the care plan and they would just sub it out. And like men's bracelets were either cheap as fuck or expensive as fuck and nothing in the middle. So went to the place I got it from. They happened to be having a Valentine's Day sale. So something hit the price and came down. So after all these years, the right wrist is back in effect.
All right, all right.
Little black diamonds, you know, that shit, you know.
That shit's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, man, I'm excited about that. So it feels great.
Look at him, man. New hat, new bracelet.
New hat, new bracelet.
Go ahead, man.
Back in Team iPhone still and Apple Watch and all that shit.
You got the Apple Watch too.
Yeah, man. Scrooge has been spending money, man. Believe it.
See.
I know. I don't know what this shit feel like. I'm break out in hives and start itching and shit. So
I believe it.
So I didn't go to the range this week, but since it's been a while, I went to the range last week and had a ball, shot all kind of stuff. Was gonna go this week, but had to take Kim's car for some tires on the day I was gonna go, so I didn't make it. But I signed up for a training class next week, so whether I go or not during the regular time, I'm going on Tuesday for a class, so that should be dope. I think it's called Rapid Target or something. target acquisition faster and all that shit, and follow on targets and shit like that. I want to take a red dot class too, because I've been shooting with red dots and I just got to get used to it. It's weird. I think I prefer iron sights right now. Shopping for a couple new weapons. Hadn't bought anything yet, but I think I'm honing in on a couple thanks to you on that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I bought a recording cart. Didn't get it finished yet because we didn't come with right parts, but there'll be pictures next time we record because hopefully it'll be up and running. I'm excited. Got big plans for that shit. And speaking of recording, oh fucking finally, episode 2 from MF and Research is finally fucking out.
Watching it as soon as we done here.
And it almost didn't come out because man, what the fuck? So first of all, I go to render the shit, the rendering cancels. I go render it again. My damn external hard drive that I work from, it got unplugged. So, you come back upstairs and that shit says media offline. And you're like, oh no.
I hate that.
Oh no. Oh no. So had to fix that. Then I go upload the shit on YouTube. It gets halfway through and it says, sorry, couldn't upload, a problem occurred. The fuck you mean?
Damn.
So it took about 5 tries and about an hour to finally get it on there. But it was on there. It's done. I watched through it. I'll never watch it again. And it's there. So we're going to get back into that swing of thing because I've got pieces of about 4 or 5 episodes recorded. I just got to get some of the other stuff to stitch it together and do the editing. So we're going to get back on the schedule now. It's time to get this shit rolling.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Finally, new investing plan I've been working on. Been testing it out. I'll demonstrate it for the family in a couple months once I perfect it a little bit, and see how it works in most market conditions. But so far, so great. Not so good, but so great. So fucking great. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes. So other than that, it's been a good week all around, it looks like. That is what's best in life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love the positivity, man. All right, man. So we talk about our beautiful children a lot, man. There's a lot of trials, tribulations, you know what I'm saying, bumps, hiccups, triumphs, defeats, whatever you want to call it, with being a dad especially, man. So the question is basically, how did you learn how to be a dad, sir?
How did I? Let me rephrase it just a little bit because I'm still learning. So I would say, how am I learning to be a good dad? Because it changes hourly, minute, sometimes. Shit's crazy. But I think to start, growing up, our parents divorced when they divorced. So, you glean what you got in that point through visits and shit like that. Other father figures, other male role models, teachers and shit like that. You got to glean good characteristics from. You got to see, just seeing what mom did, seeing what characteristics work, what that looked like for me as a dad, how would I implement that? And then honestly, a lot of seeing what I didn't want to be, growing up, because we knew some assholes too. Knowing is like, I don't want to be like that motherfucker. It was key. And that was like the big motivating factor. And and I'm the oldest of 3, so I've been making y'all clean y'all rooms and shit for decades. So when there's a problem, I still get a phone call. So there's some of that energy, some of that pregame, if you will. Honestly, it might sound wrong, but having a dog, that
no, you're absolutely right.
That helped a bit because we got Sango before Simone was born. And just getting used to that responsibility and realizing that, I had to make decisions for another life in addition to my own. Yes, I was married, but Kim's a fully functioning, intelligent adult and she can handle shit on her own. So, if I decide to go out for the next 2 days or some shit or take a quick trip, she gonna be fine. I can't do that shit with a dog or children or anything like that at the house without proper planning. So kind of learn from that. And then when I say I'm still learning, listening to podcasts, the Daily Dad on Instagram, it's the Daily Stoics daily shit. reading about stoicism, and he's got a coin that I'm actually going to buy. I saw it yesterday, and it says something to the point. I forgot the Latin, but it just says like something like every time is quality time or something like that. Because you think about them times, and you've talked about it before. You come home, you're tired, you're like, shit, I want to just sit down. But I mean, like you think about just times like hell, me and Lamar today was racing cars across my leg, and he was having a ball. So that kind of shit don't take much to do, but those things are precious, man. So realizing that and realizing that it's more than about just you. I think for me too is like I said, just reading. When Kim was pregnant with Simone, I read "Dude, You're Gonna Be a Dad." I read a couple other books about fatherhood. Melanated Dads on Instagram and Father of Six on Instagram. We all follow each other, and they usually have some good shit on there too, man. Good. A Father of Six, another brother goes live like every day, and he's dropping gems all the time. So you can learn from anywhere. It's just being willing to take those lessons and realizing that just because you saw it growing up don't mean you have to repeat it, and doesn't mean you gotta be I'm breaking generational chains and generational curses. I mean, there may be some of that true, but some of it's just like, yo, I want to do different shit. I want my kids to see different shit. Simone's in swim lessons. I mean, we ain't take no fucking swim lessons, just seeing different shit, exposing to different shit, trying different shit, realizing that there's different possibilities. My, I guess, philosophy on fatherhood is evolving as I evolve, to be honest with you. So, I mean, that's the thing too. I mean, the key is just realizing that there's no one right answer. I mean, because you and I disagree on certain things. It doesn't mean you're right, doesn't mean I'm right, doesn't mean you're wrong, doesn't mean I'm wrong. It's just difference of opinion. We respect it and go from there. And there's things you can learn from me and have. There's things I can learn from you and have. And I mean, that's just the key right there, is just learning. So basically I can sum it all up from just taking all the information in and filtering what works for me. All right, man. Mister, I have been a father longer than I have been on my own. Mister, I am a father of a basketball team.
Yeah,
Mister Dad, before you were an adult.
Yeah.
Tell us,
It's
man.
me, man.
Teach us, what do you, in all of your wisdom of having kids from preschool all the way up to high school graduates and potential Air Force individuals and all kind of shit. You got the whole, wow. So please school us.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna start from the beginning and bring it all the way up to now.
Oh shit. Well,
yeah,
everybody, y'all better hold on, get your coffee.
When I was young, I never really learned, what I'm saying, shit. Like, I learned what I learned, from watching Mom and, shit not to do, like you mentioned already. You know what I'm saying? We grew up in the same household, so we saw basically the same shit. So,
yeah.
But after, Tangi was born, it was I didn't read any books. They used to have a show on like TLC called Birthday or some shit. I watched a couple of those. But but all in all, man, it was just really trial and error, asking questions. Mom, what do I do? So, it's just really asking questions, trial and error. A lot of it was, Mama saying, hey, you want to be grown, you want to make this baby, you better figure that shit out pretty much, without saying so many words. So it was, it was just me doing the best I can with what I had. And as I progressed and my kids grew older, because you never stop learning being a parent. There's so many fucking stages. I'm at the stage where I got to deal with young adults, teenagers, preteen, and I'm just now stopping being a toddler into a little boy. Because once you're 5, you ain't no damn toddler no more. Get your ass up there and go. You can wipe your own ass.
Shout out to the future chef, man.
Yeah, right.
Man, that was so funny.
He said chicken nugs. I was like, God damn it, this boy. Tried to keep it professional, but I said, damn it, this boy. But you got to learn, not just, but from my perspective of being a dad, you can't learn to be too strict, be too rough, be too hard, be too soft. You got to find that medium where they understand that, hey, I'm not your fucking friend, young adults, teenagers, and preteen, but I'm still cool. You can still come talk to me, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's a personality thing. You gotta adjust to their personalities, and then. But the funny part is I'm learning is how much almost all of them have some kind of me in them, and it's so fucking funny, man. Like as I'm learning their personalities, as their personalities change and develop, because every single one of my kids is completely fucking different. I got to come at them with a different approach, and things like that. And honestly, being in the military helped me as far as being a dad, man. The problem solving, the multitasking, the stress, you know what I'm saying? Being under constant fucking stress and being able to keep you fucking cool type shit. Because teenagers will fucking put you through it. Dads out there with teenagers, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Boys is hard-headed. You got to keep them hard-headed ass boys away from your teenage daughter and make sure she ain't fucking up. But to sum all that up myself, man, I haven't learned. I'm still learning. There was nothing I've actually learned like you would go to a class and learn per se. I'm more of a trial by fire kind of guy. So that's pretty much how I learned how to be a dad, and what I didn't want for them, what I went through personally, and starting to see if they're starting to head that direction and lean them away from that direction. And also seeing, people we grew up around taking a certain direction, just putting all that experience and life lessons and all that shit into a little melting pot, man, and calling that shit being a parent. That's pretty much it. Damn, that was pretty cool.
That was all right. It was good. It was good. I mean, you've had, almost 20 years of experience.
Yeah,
2 decades. I mean, that's the career for some,
It is.
That's a lot. That's a lot of shit for some, that's, yes. You can say you're professional. You damn sure got your 10,000 hours of being a dad.
And I will say I love it. I wouldn't change a single fucking moment, a single thing, a single heartache, a single headache, a single smile, laugh, cry. I wouldn't change not a single thing. I wouldn't change when I tried to make tacos and all I had was hamburger meat and seasoning salt. And I thought that was going to make tacos. And Dre said, bleh. I was like, oh, fuck. And
you could have did it, but your ass couldn't cook that good.
And not putting diapers on all the way, so the piss or maybe shit sometimes slides out the side a little bit.
See, that's the kind of shit you could have got from a class.
It's okay, man. That's what makes for good stories, man. That's what makes for good stories.
And that's so funny because it's so what's the word I want? So such a good illustration of who we are and how we are as parents.
Yeah, most definitely.
I made sure I took a class. I could consume all the information I could. Yeah. And you're like, fuck it, let's just see what happens.
Hey, man, that shit is fun to me, man. I love it, man.
I mean, some shit, but
all of it. It pisses you off at the moment, but it's all about the stories and the experience for me, man. I could say I never got pissed on. I could say that one. I thought Kevion didn't like me when he was a baby because he wouldn't fuck with me at all until he was like 4 months, man. And then Tangie was a fucking crybaby until she was like 4 or 5, 6 months because she had colic, I guess.
Yeah. Shania
was a good baby, but I went to the army before she could talk. So after basic, she said, "Hi, Daddy." I said, "What the fuck?" Oh shit, she's talking. And Keontae, he just, I missed a lot of those milestones because I was deployed at the beginning, but caught right back up. And like I said, like their personalities are so different, but it's so funny because every single one of their personalities makes up me by myself. And that's fucking scary. It's fuck. Like,
almost like a schizo.
But, right. But because every one of their personalities
it's true. Knowing your kids is definitely true.
Yeah. I fucking love it, man. Just to sit there and have a conversation with all my kids. And we used to, they come for the summer. We all eat at the dinner table and just laugh and chop it up because they silly as hell. Now that they're older, and you can kind of talk to them a little less, you know what I'm saying?
It's like that moment when we grew up from the kids' table.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh shit, it's a whole different world out here.
Yeah. And then, I was talking to Tangie yesterday and just her telling about what she got going on. I'm like, damn, my daughters sound like a real fucking adult out here. Like, I don't know whether to be proud or cry right now. It's
a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. But it is an awesome feeling because, and not just me, but their moms too. Shout out to Janae K. Shout out to Tasha. Because, they did what they had to do from a mom's point. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I got to do from a dad's point. and it all worked. We're all still fucking learning shit together, and it's a beautiful fucking thing, man. Love my kids, man. Hey, ain't nothing more important to me than my kids, man.
Yeah. I joke all the time. I'll be like, yeah, I'm the backup parent or the side parent is what I say. Because like when it's me and Lamar at the house, man, that's my buddy. He's chilling. He's crawling up in the recliner to sit with me. And he's like kicking his feet out so I can put the footrest part up. Then let that door open. He gonna jump out like, no, I wouldn't sit with him. I wouldn't with him at all.
Man, they got to play that role when mommy comes back, man. No, I wouldn't be cool as fuck.
Right. I'd be cooling. And then like when it's time to put him to bed, like he'll be happy because he's like, all right, I'm going with mommy. So it's just funny to see. But then Simone was just like, hey, it's whatever. And yeah, she's like me on certain levels times 11. I mean,
I can see it.
Sometimes it's scary. And then she's got Kim in her too, times 11. So that's going to be interesting to watch her grow up. And then this boy, he's going to be interesting too because he's going to be different from Simone.
Man, I can't wait.
Smart as hell, though. Smart as hell. Strong as hell, too. Yeah, so he's going to be an interesting combination.
While you going to honors days, I'm gonna be that that intoxicated uncle. That's right, nephew. He's spilling shit out them words. Let's go. Yeah. Kevin, you gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah. But it won't just be me. It'll be me and all my grown kids. Well, I'll be there doing this. And grandkids, because within the next, I say 5 to 10 years, I'm probably gonna be a granddad, man. Honestly.
Oh man,
and that's crazy, right?
That's gonna be funny.
That's crazy. That's gonna be a whole nother podcast.
Little granddad.
Yeah,
we gonna have a whole thing about that.
Little granddad. Just to kind of teeter a little bit off of it, but I'm actually proud of our people. Well, not just our people, but men in general, because a lot of men now, compared to 90s, 80s, 70s, whatever, we're actually stepping up in. You know what I'm saying? We want that father role. We got to have it. Like, we're involved. We go to fucking recitals. We're at fucking tea parties, basketball games, throwing footballs, Chuck E. Cheese, fucking, you know what I'm saying? All that shit, man. And it's fucking beautiful, man. Like, I never understood how a man could just abandon his kids like that. I don't give a fuck what the mom says, does, needs, whatever. Kiss my ass. My kids is what's fucking important, man. And I've never understood that, man. Even, growing up, it was confusing, and it's still confusing. That's neither here nor there, man. I just want to shout out to all the good dads out there. We all learning together, fellas. We all learning together.
Hey, and it's more resources now than there ever was. I mean, there's resources, there's groups. One, is it Melanated Dad? This is another group too. They used to have lives on Mondays that I've been meaning to get on to, but I would always miss them. But it's so many resources out there. You just realize, dads out there, experienced dads, new dads, you're not by yourself.
Yeah.
And there's, I guarantee somebody's been through or is going through right now exactly what you're going through. So don't think you gotta be by yourself out there.
Oh yeah. I talked to some of the older guys that got grown up kids now. What was your process when they hit like 16, 17? Oh, your son was hard-headed too? Well, what did you do? Oh, your daughter was being hard-headed? What did you do? And you can take some of that. You can take what you want to take, leave what you want to leave. You know what I'm saying? And then just skin the fat of it, if you will, and get to the fucking meat. Pick out what you want and develop your own strategy. Because, like we said already, there's no right way, there's no wrong way. Long as you ain't abusing your kid, and then there's no fucking wrong way. As long as you're doing the right thing, just
long as they're safe and protected. So
keep learning, keep pushing, learn with them. Don't just send them to school so the school can raise them, or let the tablet and the phone and the video game raise them. Just interact so you can learn who your child is, so you can adapt, because you're going to constantly fucking adapt.
All right. For the next topic we got this evening, it's kind of a two-parter. So we got to talking about it. We kind of decided it'd be best to combine them. So the first part of the question is, how do you define trust? What's your definition of trust? And then the second part, when thinking about how trust is such an important thing, is it better to have love with someone or to trust them?
Okay. All right. So first, I guess my definition of trust. Um, it's basically the person that's you got to be extremely fucking loyal. I got to know that you got my back 1,000%, like I got your back 1,000%. It's the trust of me is you having to fucking resolve to stick by me even if I'm fucked up and tell me I'm fucked up. I trust you to tell me I'm fucked up. Also, if I leave, I don't know, $1,000,000 on the ground, I could trust you to leave that shit right where the fuck it's at, and or make sure I get the shit back. I should be able to, without a shadow of doubt, count on you like you can count on me. I haven't had too much of that, and that's necessarily going to go into, what I'm saying, the whole love and trust thing, and which one is more important. I'm a very cynical person. The behavioral health specialist even said so, but I'm a very cynical person, so I'm gonna have to say trust is way more important than love, because you can love all fucking day. But if that trust ain't there, there's always gonna be a shadow of a doubt for whoever that person is that you loving or whatever. And that's still gonna cause issue, because love don't last, trust does. That's really some real heavy shit for me to actually trust people, because there's only very few people I personally fucking trust. And some people just gullible as fuck, trust everybody, things like that, and they keep getting stepped on. And well, I don't understand why this keeps fucking happening, because they confuse love with fucking trust. It's not the fucking same thing. In a relationship itself, like I said, you can love them all fucking day, but just because you love somebody don't mean they won't go fuck your best friend or some shit like that. You got to be able to fucking trust them to take care of business. Like, for instance, everybody don't trust like having their significant other with a joint account. Money being the biggest thing as far as trust goes, that I find that most people have an issue with, next to cheating. They're kind of like, neck and neck. It's like a top number one.
Money's one of the biggest causes of divorce.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't have that trust where you could trust them with your money, like, and vice versa, then what's the point of fucking having love in the first place if y'all, oh, I see you spent $3 at the Citgo. The fuck you doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you got that trust, it's like, who cares? And then especially in my profession, I'm gone a lot. That's a distraction, and it could hurt me. It could hurt everybody fucking around me if I'm too busy thinking about what the hell my wife is doing while I'm out doing whatever I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say trust is more important, because I can love you to death, but the love is not what I'm sitting here thinking about while I'm fucking thousands of miles away. It's she over there fucking that motherfucker over there. That's what the hell she doing. She fucking that motherfucking over there. Is that what she doing? Is that what she doing? But you develop that fucking I forgot the word. It starts with an R. I can't think. Rapport. Yeah. You build that rapport early on, and you know what I'm saying, you can really see if you could trust that person or not straight off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Some people are blinded by how they look, or I don't want to be alone, or you know what I'm saying, all these other crutches that they confuse the two. So at the end of it, I'm just gonna say trust is way more fucking important. I'd rather have, and I think Kendrick Lamar or somebody said, I'd rather you to trust me than to love me or some shit like that. I think it was a song with Rihanna or some shit. As far as my definition of trust, like I said, it's simple. Loyalty. You got my back, I got your back. And that's just the bottom line of it. But the moment you fuck me over, because I play this game with people, especially new people I know, I say some outlandish shit or some sideways shit just to see if that shit will go back around and come back to me. I like to play that fucking game because, like I said, I'm cynical as fuck. I don't trust anybody hardly. I can literally count on my one hand how many fucking people I trust, especially not Lamar. That mother, you can't trust a motherfucker with a hat that big. But
you know what? End the shit. Fuck it.
But yeah, no, seriously, man. Like you, Janae K, and I'm not gonna mention anybody else. I don't want anybody else to get butt hurt, but there's very few people I fucking trust, and they've earned it. That's something you truly have to earn. Love, you don't necessarily have to earn it. It's the fluttering, the butterflies. Oh my God. And some people that act like they never had a head before, just, oh my God, the head is amazing. I love her. I don't care what she does. every person, that probably except for us, maybe, I don't know about you, but that had that one head monster and just fell head over fucking heels and shit. I had to talk several people off the ledge. And that was the fucking reason why they were so crazy fucking in love. So that's why trust is more important than love.
I'm gonna shut up on that one.
On you, sir.
I'm just gonna shut up to not incriminate the guilty. How about that?
Yeah, on you, sir. But I'm right though, right?
Yeah, I mean, it happens. It happens. The way I phrase it, and you kind of summed it up pretty good. I mean, a definition of trust to me is the other side of integrity. So when people define integrity as what you do when others aren't watching, trust is the other side of that. It's what you do or say in relation to me when others aren't watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Myself included when I'm not watching, you know, like you said, when you're deployed, can you expect that significant other to hold you down? If you're in a business venture together, you know, can you expect, you know, that person to be respectable and hold it down and be fair and not try to skip no money off the top? You know, when you're around your family, if your wallet falls, is a 20 going to be missing? You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of shit that builds trust. I mean, not as cynical as you, but trust is, I think it's, for me, I give trust a little easier than you would, but I'm not gullible. And if trust is lost, it's damn near impossible to regain for me. I mean, that's a big thing for me. So as far as love versus trust, which one is important? I think they're both important to have a successful marriage. I will say, if we're talking in that level, you need both for us a marriage to work. However, you can trust somebody and not love them and build, but you can't build with somebody you love but don't trust. So with that in mind, you would almost de facto have to say trust is necessary, because, you know, like I said, you can love somebody to death and not trust them if you can't see them. I mean, you see that shit all the time in those dysfunctional relationships. They can't trust a man to go out, but they love him with all their heart, or vice versa. They can't trust their baby mama as far as they can see her, but you know, they got her tattoo and all that shit. And I mean, it becomes an unhealthy love too. So
toxic is the word, sir.
I
know you know.
Yeah. So it becomes toxic. And
you spit that out. You ain't even want to say that.
I did. So I mean, I think that's kind of the thing to think about, and kind of along those lines that you were saying, is don't hold on to those toxic relationships that you can't trust because you think it's love and you think it's a real love, because real love has got trust too, and real love is great, man. I mean, and you mentioned joint bank accounts, man. For a long time, Kim and I didn't have joint bank accounts, and it wasn't like an issue of, oh, I don't want her to see my money and she don't want me to see her money. I mean, we were on each other's accounts. We just never merged the money. It was just one of those things we just didn't do. And then I swear, when we finally did it, I mean, it was the same amount of money coming in. It just felt like more. It was weird how that kind of worked, man. I can't really explain it, but it just felt like we got more done financially when we put our accounts together than when they were separate. Even no raise or nothing. It was just same money. It just kind of felt like that way to me, you know. And again, you can't do that with somebody you don't trust and expect to have a successful, you know, relationship and expect to grow and expect to get, you know, execute on plans and be on the same page. I mean, all that shit is trust, you know. Trust means, you know, you trust the other person to have a good direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you say, hey, this is where I want to take the family, you know, that your significant other has to trust you enough to say, okay, that's a good plan, or not, you know, I love him, so I'm gonna do whatever the hell he wants. You know, you got to trust that judgment, and you got to, like you were saying too, call them on their bullshit. If they fucking up, you know, you got to trust that person to be able to call you when you're wrong. I mean, and that's what builds that trust. That's what builds that relationship and strengthens everything. So it's
that trust the most.
Yep. You got to, man. That's the way it should be, all the way straight. So with that, I mean, before I start being repetitive, I think that's all I got.
Just to add another layer to this whole trust thing, and there's a thin line between love and trust with your kids too. Because you can't always trust them damn kids. You love them to death, but even your kids too have to earn your trust. Because if you're trusting your kid and they know they got your trust, they gonna fuck you over. They gonna I can just do whatever the fuck I want to, but you know, that goes back into learning how to be a dad or learning how to be a parent with the whole trust thing. And that's really a fucking vital thing. People that got killed over trust issues.
Yeah. In my line of work, dealing with the kids, well, not dealing with kids in work, but something that applies to what you said, it comes up in my line of work is trust but verify.
Oh yeah, of course.
And that's definitely how it's got to be.
We say that shit in the fucking military too. Like, I give my soldiers a task. I trust y'all to accomplish this mission, but it's not me micromanaging and saying I don't trust you to fucking do it. I'm just, got to make sure my ass is covered, make sure your ass is covered. Mm-hmm. That's the part about being a leader. So I can trust you, you can trust me, so we can get this thing working together. Because that trust as a whole builds a solid fucking foundation, builds a solid ass fucking team. Because you can move how you gonna move and expect this person next to you, the person behind you, to go ahead and follow suit or move in a way that you are already expecting, so it's not gonna catch you by surprise and fuck you over. There's been so many people in situations that I've been in personally where I don't trust none of you motherfuckers, and it's what I'm saying, it's always been warranted, but not to say I won't trust just a new person out the street. Like you innocent until proven guilty. That's why I play that little game I fucking play, because if don't shit come back to me, okay, maybe I can fuck with you, because I gotta kind of fill you out a little bit. That's why when every time I go somewhere new, I don't really talk too much. I watch, because you can't just trust everybody out in the street. You like me personally, I can't. I know like we always say we're different. We're different as fuck, especially when it comes to trust. Like you said, like you'll trust a motherfucker a lot quicker than I would. Not to say that's good or fucking bad. I mean, that's just how you choose to do it. But I already know you. They fuck you over. That's over.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's over. Ladies and gentlemen, you ain't seen this guy act a fool. I think like only me and like 3 others have seen this motherfucker act a fool. When he does, that's a big fucking thing. That's a fucking issue right there when he acts a goddamn fool. But I'm getting sidetracked. Like you said, love and trust are both equally important. Relationships and stuff like that. Family also, because your family will fuck you over too now.
Yeah. That's why you can love them but not trust them.
Yeah, exactly. And when people separate the love and the trust, relationships and people and everything, it just goes so much further, I think.
All right, everybody, we're gonna go touch on some anime tonight. I don't know if it's been a while, but I've been watching some good shit. KC over there is finally watching Attack on Titan.
I forgot to put that in my what's best in life, man. That is actually
thank you.
That made it into my top 10, man.
I told you it would.
That's just really good.
Yeah, when you call me like, hey man, I got a question. And I'm like, I ain't telling you shit. It's great.
Like I literally held off. I'm like, I told Janeka, I'm gonna ask Lamar about this shit before I finish because I'm confused as fuck. But it's still some good shit.
It is great shit. So we thought about it to divert away from the great shit for a while. Let's talk about useless motherfuckers in anime. It don't necessarily have to be a trash anime, but let's talk about who you think some of the most useless characters are in particular anime.
Well, as everybody that know that's anime fans that watch Fowl Language Podcast, I'm a big ass fucking Naruto fan, man. That's in my top 3 Naruto. I include Naruto and Naruto Shippuden in one, but whatever.
So fair enough.
So the first one I'm gonna have to mention is Ino from Naruto, and she's fucking worthless as fuck. Without Shikamaru and Choji doing their whole Ino Shika Cho shit, she's fucking useless. She couldn't beat nobody fucking 1-on-1 for real. She really couldn't, because I mean shit, only thing she could do is fucking, I'm gonna put my mind in your mind, and then I'm gonna go and sleep, and then goddamn, that's pretty much it. Yeah, we gotta hold this fucking dead weight up. And she really ain't got no special attack other than that. Now her daddy was cold. He must say teach her everything. And I guess she was too much worried about thought and shit to actually get some real ninja shit going on, man. She was just a worthless fucking character. She without Shikamaru and Choji, wouldn't even be a factor in the show. She'd be one of those extras that used to be a ninja that sells fucking flowers, as she did sell in the flower shop. Hell, even playing with her in the Naruto game, she's fucking useless. Like her ultimate finisher is so fucking stupid. Like the fuck, weird as fuck. Like, but anyway, I'm gonna keep it going. We're gonna stay with Naruto. Next person I'm gonna do is Kiba. Kiba is actually a really fucking useless ass fucking character. in Naruto fucking also. And it
You mean
pisses
you don't
me.
like that Fang over Fang?
No, because that's all he got. That's it. And we gonna piss on you and we gonna do Fang over Fang. That's about as far as he fucking goes. Like he had so much potential in the beginning, man. Like I thought he was really gonna fucking be something. Like I got to like maybe episode 80 or so on Boruto. You don't even see Kiba nowhere. And when you do see it, that motherfucker just laying around doing fucking nothing, man. Like without Fang over Fang, that motherfucker is useless. Even his mama say he suck. And that's
when your mama say you suck.
He suck. In an anime, your animated mama say your ass suck. You fucking suck. Next person I'm gonna go with, we're gonna go into Bleach. I don't remember his name, but he is the lieutenant of Squad 4. And I was just watching
Squad 4.
Soy Phone's lieutenant.
Oh yeah,
he has the big mace looking thing.
Maheda or Omada. Yeah, I know about
some shit, but he's so fucking useless. I'm like, how the fuck is he a lieutenant? I mean,
the stealth squad at that, man.
The stealth squad, and he don't do shit. Like he's scary half the fucking time. He barely won the one fight he did win. He ran up on Ichigo in the fucking beginning, and Ichigo broke his fucking Zanpakuto at him with one fucking punch. So that motherfucker was just absolutely fucking useless.
That's a good one.
Yeah, because I was just like, damn, how is this motherfucker a lieutenant? Like the fuck? Like every other lieutenant in that whole fucking show got some kind of skill. They can fight just a little bit. Even the head captain's lieutenant was had a little bit of skill behind him. I mean, he was kind of weak too, but you know, that's besides the point. Other than that, and this might be a little controversial to some people who's like real diehard in the anime world, but I might have to say Kuwabara. Kuwabara would get his ass whipped every fucking time the tournament. He barely won one fucking fight.
He was the heart of the team, man.
Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. He won one fight, man. Won the entire tournament. He was getting his ass whipped. The Sensui shit. Only thing he was really used for was cutting the fucking dimension, and he beat a motherfucker that my blood is water. He beat that motherfucker. And he cut the fucking net. I mean, and he was useless. And they even said it when the whole demon world, when he went to demon world, like, you don't want to be part of this. And that was a nice way of saying you're gonna get your ass.
You don't want it. You don't want it.
Yeah, you don't want these fucking problems, man. You're gonna get your ass whipped out. And lastly, I'm gonna have to go with My Hero Academia and the motherfucker with the fucking bubblegum head
Mineta
shit. Yeah, like other than him being a fucking pervert, and if you need somewhere to climb some shit. I mean, other than that, he useless. The motherfucker throws sticky balls until his fucking head starts bleeding, and then he can't do shit else.
Wow.
Useless is fucking shit. Like some of these powers and stuff in these animes, I'd be like, why did you waste the ink, the time, the manpower on this useless piece of shit? And everybody,
filler.
Yeah, they was filled with shit because they fucking suck. I think that's really all I got right now off the top of my head. There's so many other animes, so many fucking useless ass fucking people in it. And it's ridiculous. I will say Attack on Titan, I haven't found one, I guess you could say, main character in the whole fucking shit in 3 seasons, going into 4. That was fucking useless. So good job, Attack on Titan. So how about you, man? What you got?
All right,
I'm really
we go.
Curious to hear what you got.
So let's piss everybody off right off the rip. So
let's do it.
First one, fucking Takemichi and Tokyo Revengers. Worthless fucking character of all time.
I forgot about Takemichi.
Yes. So we watched that shit because everybody was so hype about it. Basically, what I've learned from the fandoms is you either like that anime or you don't, depending on if you gave a damn about the main character or not.
Yeah.
Like everybody who likes it talks about everybody but him. They talk about fucking Baji, Mikey, what's the name? Draken.
Yeah.
Everybody talks about them. No one fucking talks about Takemichi. Nobody cosplays Takemichi. When nobody fucking cosplays the main character of your anime, your shit's got to be trash.
Indeed.
I mean, worthless, can't fight, stupid as fuck, is a fucking 26, 28-year-old and a 12-year-old body, still can't figure shit out. Still
he won that one fight, though. He won one fight.
I mean, sure. I mean, a broke clock is right twice a day.
Indeed.
He's worthless, man. Like, other than driving the plot, he is fucking worthless. That's it. So next one, I'm gonna say, you alluded to some of them, but I mean, and I hate to do it like everybody else. That's the fucking Sakura, and I'm gonna take it a step further in Naruto. I hate to say it because I love a strong female anime character, every fucking female character in Naruto except for damn Tsunade is worthless. And I know you said, what's her name? Her, no, not magic weapons.
15 wasn't that used.
I mean, she was better than Sakura and Ino, but I mean, on the spectrum of, what did she do?
Granted, Gio was cold.
Sure. I mean, but none of the main was, I mean, even fucking, what's her name? Kurenai? She fucking tried to put Itachi in a fucking genjutsu and got your ass handled.
That Shizune, that's what I meant.
Yeah, Shizune. Yeah, that's it.
We never really got to see her really get into it, but I think she was actually cold.
Treat her like spades. Okay, we got one in a possible.
Mm-hmm. So all right. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that.
All right, folks in the comments, if you watch Naruto, give me somebody who's not worthless. That's a woman character in Naruto, please. I'm trying to root for the women characters. I like women characters in Naruto, and I mean, they don't even have to be the baddest fighter, but don't make them useless. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Even though what's her the Mizukage, I think the female with the lava breath shit, she was trash.
Pointless.
Sasuke would have whooped her ass.
Yeah.
He wasn't outnumbered.
Yeah. Pointless. I hate to do it. It's kind of along the same reigns of Kuwabara. Fucking Yamcha. I mean, everybody talks about him too. Again, I just finished Dragon Ball Super not too long ago, and the fucking tournament of power, they basically hid from his ass and was like, they basically had his ass in his apartment waiting the whole time.
Oh, they're gonna ask me any minute.
Motherfuckers leave. Don't even talk to his ass. His ass didn't even get to go to dinner.
But he acknowledged that he sucked a long time ago.
In the baseball game, he acknowledged that he sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, and you suck when the person who's supposed to be your fucking romantic interest all in Dragon Ball fucking gets with the villain of Dragon Ball Z. And you looking sad like, oh, that baby ain't mine.
Yamcha is definitely
worthless.
Not the only one in Dragon Balls, but he's up there. He's top
all right. I'm cheating again. I'm gonna do this again. All the human characters in Bleach, except for Uryu, are worthless. Prove me wrong. I'm waiting.
Otohime's not.
Barely.
Her healing powers is the only reason that she's not.
But they can barely work on difficult healing shit. Give me fucking squad core 4 factor. Give me fucking squad 4 captain over Otohime anyway. And it's not even that she heals. She rejects the injury. So, whatever.
Yeah, I give you that. Because Chad was subpar as fuck.
I mean, and Chad, you think he's going to be some serious shit.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be way more.
And, I mean, the most funniest shit I seen with Chad is they made him I seen a meme of him that alluded his power to beating off. It was like, I could only do 1 a day. But now that I've got my power up, I can do up to 5. And they got his hand like this and shit.
Diablo.
I mean, and the shit looks cold as fuck.
It does.
And they wasted.
Like the Rancor arc, he was anybody that was a Rancor level, it was useless.
I mean, and you got the fucking Spanish speaking character, and all of Fuego Mundo is fucking Spanish words. He's supposed to be killing just off name affiliation. Yeah. I mean, you could even be like, because of his Spanish heritage or some shit, or Mexican, he's Mexican. The words in Spanish give him extra power or some shit when he's in Fuego Mundo. Yeah. You could have done something to make me give a fuck about him. I got another fun one. So I don't think you watch Fairy Tail.
I've seen like maybe 10 episodes.
That's all you need to see. Lucy Heartfilia, the celestial wizard, fucking pointless. Fucking pointless.
Yeah.
Gets her ass beaten every tournament. I mean, she's basically the driver of the story. Weak as fuck. Never wins any relevant battles other than through the power of friendship. I mean, everybody fights through the power of friendship, but Lucy is the worst, man.
Yeah.
Like she's basically fan service. And when your damn wizards that your celestial spirits that you summon be like, nah, bitch, I ain't doing nothing today. I'm going back. When you summon a motherfucker and they're like, nah, I'm out. Figure that shit out on your own. You got to be trash.
Yeah.
Just trash all the way around, man. Kind of like you said with Attack on Titan. I was trying to think of Demon Slayer, and I'm not in the manga like you, but to where I am in the red light district or entertainment district arc.
Yeah, there's really nobody useless in Demon
No,
Slayer either.
nobody's useless. And I hope that's a trend going forward with these anime where you have less useless characters. I mean, they don't even have to have don't have to be major roles, but don't just have oh.
That's just like Once Upon a Time I Was a Slime. Everybody's strong as fuck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. And they continue to level up. So yeah, I mean that's a good thing. I hope that trend continues, man.
Yeah, I prefer that too.
Yeah.
You know, what the fuck are you doing there?
Mm-hmm.
Baki is kind of the same way. There's nobody that really didn't have no hands in Baki. Everybody had hands.
So you know what pissed me off about Baki? So I guess without getting in all the order and shit, but the Baki when he ends up getting poisoned and all that shit, and he's got his girlfriend. She was so important to the story in that one.
Yeah.
Then he goes to prison and you never see her ass again.
I said the same shit when I watched it.
Like, and then Oliver's girlfriend, man.
That was how he got his strength. That's how he stayed strong.
I'm just gonna leave that where it's at.
That's how he stayed strong.
Yeah.
But Baki's girlfriend was so important to get Baki, for Baki to lose his virginity to get stronger. That's basically what that was.
That was it. That was it.
Yes, do it all night. Do it all day. When you feel like you can't do it, do it again.
I mean, the craziest shit though was all the tissues afterwards though. I was like, I wasn't ready. I think that's all I got on the useless characters. I'm sure I'm gonna think about some more. Folks in the comments, please let us know some useless characters. Oh, yeah. Or if we've given some that you don't think are useless, prove me wrong.
Yeah, tell us why.
Yeah,
find
me a woman character in Naruto that other than Tsunade that can hold her own.
Yeah, come on, ladies.
That ain't a plot. That's not a plot device.
Because even her, Madara gave her the business.
Madara gave the whole fucking Shinobi Kingdom the business, so that doesn't really count. I wouldn't hold that against anybody.
He's one of my. We'll talk about that another one. But
that's one of my gosh, yes. I want to watch the rest of Naruto because of him. So, yes.
You'll enjoy it.
I'm sure. I'm pretty much seeing it out of order. So, with that, everybody, those are the weakest, worthless, useless characters in anime that we can think of right now. I'm sure there's more. Let us know. I'd love to revisit this one again and see who else we can come up with. That would be fun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again for the cigar.
Yes.
Check it. Yes. So, bruh, how's your smoke? How's your drink, bro?
So my drink, I actually had less in the bottle than I thought I had. So I've been rationing it for about the last couple of topics. So I got about 2 solid sips more that'll hold me down. So, but it's good. I mean, it's the same that it has been. So it's cool. I'll replace it with something else next week. So that'll work. We'll do something new next week. The cigar, it's an interesting cigar. It's very good. I haven't really talked about the smoke and the burn. It's been performing well. What's interesting though is the ash doesn't stay like you can't get like long ashes. You get like little chunks of ash, but I mean it's still, performing phenomenally. Smoking great.
I can smoke kind of fast, man.
Yeah, maybe. No, I mean we've been out here for a minute, so it's probably good smoking. I probably still got another 30 minutes or so out of it, so it's going pretty good. So I mean, I'm definitely gonna get some more of these. I don't know if I'm ready for a box. Oh shit! Bonus, what's best?
Here we go.
Lamar spending money. I finally bought another drawer for my humidor, so I probably upped my humidor capacity by about 40. Nice. So I'm gonna get a box real soon.
Hey sis, go ahead and hire me a couple more of them things in the back of it.
Hell no. Hell no. I'm gonna start rotating my shit now just in case. Oh, there's another Patron in here. I didn't know. I guess
Trust, Lamar. Trust.
That is trust. I trust my cigars to be my cigars if they in my humidor. Nah, it's all good. So how's I know you almost out, but how your accessories doing tonight?
Well, the crown was the crown, man. Nothing to say. I could drink a whole fucking fifth of crown by myself and still be able to function properly. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it is what it is. Whatever. The cigar, I mean, it's pretty good. It's not the best one from
Mm-hmm.
Blackbird, I would say, but it's
Mm-hmm.
still pretty good. As I'm getting to the end, the draw got really, really, really snug.
Oh, that's not
And I don't really care for, I'm used to if it's snug in the beginning, it gets, looser as it
Yeah,
goes,
as it gets
but
warm. Yeah, that's
it
true.
was actually vice versa. So it's
Oh, that's
actually pretty
interesting.
snug.
I
But
have to look out for that when I smoke mine.
yeah, all in all, it was pretty good. I'm starting to lose smoke a little bit. That's just because I'm at the end, and like I said, it's really snug, but not bad, man. I think I'm gonna stick with Blackbird. I got to see which ones I haven't tried yet, and I think I'm gonna try a couple.
I remember by the colors because the colors are pretty vibrant.
Yeah, I have blue.
Yeah, you had the Rook. Did
purple.
you have the purple? I think that's the Unkind.
Yeah,
I've had a couple of those.
And then the Cocoa.
Yeah, I've been trying to. They had their limited for the year, the Macaw, which from what I learned, has had little bits of all their cigars. I missed out on getting that one, but yeah, I like them. And they sell them at my little spot. So
yeah, but after you smoke it, man, tell me what you think, man. Maybe it's just how I did my punch or something. But
could be.
All in all, not bad, man. It's
cool.
Not weak as fuck either, because I got a nice little mellow buzz right now. So that's always good.
Well, all right, everybody. It's been another one. I didn't say it at the beginning, but this has been episode 54 of the Fowl Language Podcast that Kevin is repping so thoroughly right now.
Yes, sir.
Very
everywhere.
Very impressive.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Yes. I'll bring mine out when I'm out the tent because I want my flag blowing in the wind and shit. You know what I
mean? I had a joke, but I'm gonna leave it where it's at.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Hell yeah, man. Another one, man. Like I said, I'm excited to be back at this, man.
Yes, sir.
Back to the accessories, back to talking our shit like we talk our shit, man. There's so much shit going on in the world that the Fowl Language Podcast is going to be bringing to you people, man. So thank y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, man. Y'all check us out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, fucking TikTok. I mean, Fowl Language, baby. It's going to be a homegrown name.
That's right. All right, everybody. Like I always say, definitely now more than any time, take care of yourselves and take care of each other, please.
Sir.
And with that, we out.
Perfect.